To live and die in the forest, man. 2023, some goals I set this year. I want to start my label, Piff Music Empire Records. I got a few artists from my area that I've been paying attention to for some years. I think they got it. You know what I'm saying? I believe in them. And that's what we need. We need somebody to believe in us sometimes. Like where I'm from a 50,000 population. You know, it's a crab in the barrel mentality back home. So, you know, the fact that you got somebody in this city that really believes in you and willing to push you, I feel like I could be that battery back for a lot of people because I did it for myself. I motivated myself. I pushed myself. I got myself up every day. I got in that booth myself. I got to those cities myself. And I could push that energy onto the right people around me. Because, you know, you can't do it alone. And so I'm trying to create the right team. And that's what I want to do this year is definitely get my label started, continue to bring some more talent up from my city, and continue to excel in my career as well. One of the most challenging parts as far as running my indie company, I would say, is probably just the delays, the slow time, the downtime for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can I do? Because now I got to think of more ways to continue to promote and advertise. Because it's more than just selling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really have a plan. You got to have some kind of scheme or like a marketing tactic or plan to really get your stuff out there. And it's more than just standing outside with it or posting it on social media all day. You got to get the people interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, do different things and do different strategies. Like I was watching that interview where Steve Stout said he was putting the parking tickets on cars and telling people it's an album release on there. I thought that was dope. You know what I mean? So even the small things like that, I feel like that's what really be the downtime for me when I got to think more. Well, my thing is with the company, I already had it, but I just want to expand it in the right way because it was like I was dealing with a few other artists from the town, but I wasn't actually signing them. You know what I mean? Like actually getting like tape deals or single deals. Like I wasn't really doing that. It was just, you know, like how you do it in school. Y'all at the table, y'all all become a group and this is who it is. But now I'm going about the business the right way because, you know, a lot of like verbal contracts don't seem to really stick the way they need to. You know, people be going against their word or break promises. And now I'm just going about it the legit way. So it's going to be contracts, going to be paperwork involved. It's going to be, you know, I got my lawyer looking at everything. I got my security. I got everything in place, man. Well, some artists that I got some game from was definitely Benny. I remember Benny was actually telling me as far as like how to get the right fans and who do I rap to and who am I speaking to, you know, instead of just making music hoping anybody hear me. You know what I mean? I remember he was the one that was really telling me to like really stick with the East Coast NY flow. You know what I'm saying? He always gave me a jewel every time we linked. And then my boy D Hawks, man, my boy Daryl out of Lockport, New York, he was definitely giving me a lot of jewels back then. Like I had a LLC for Jamal Gasol since like 2014. You know what I mean? He was teaching me about the law of attraction and how to go about the business and marketing and radio play and streaming. Like I wasn't into none of that. I was still trying to get on mixtape platforms. I didn't know about TuneCore, CD Baby at the time, but D Hawks was definitely putting me in the direction as far as like the business and how to go about yourself and branding yourself and getting the music out there to the people and blogs and different trials and things to go about this shit properly in the business, man. 3 keys that helped me in my success is confidence, I would say honesty and consistency. The fact that like being confident behind my work, being confident in what I do and being confident on my actions, period. You know, being honest with yourself and being honest with what you're capable of and honest with what you want to do and where you want to be. And then just the consistency itself, constantly working, constantly grinding, thinking, planning, you know what I mean? Constantly on the move and constantly making choices and just constantly trying to do the right thing. You know, I feel like once you're constantly doing something, it becomes a focus. So like focusing on rap was like constantly trying to make sure that the music was ready, constantly trying to make sure that the fans get to hear it, constantly making sure that the dates is met, constantly making sure the merch is ready, constantly making sure that everything was ready to go. What's good, man? It's your boy Jamal Gasol, the one and only, and you rocking with 24/7 HH. Piff!